This is where you fill your water tank before you go on your trip. Stick the end of the hose in there, turn the pressure on about halfway, let it fill up. So she can be inside and say, hey, it's full, or you can just let it come back at you. It'll be full. Okay. This is nicer. Yours is kind of centered over the axles. That's a good thing for taking all that weight off the front. But again, if you don't need it, I'll be showing you how to get rid of the water. 8 pounds per gallon. You don't need it, you get rid of it. The sewer hose you're going to pull out of your bumper. This cap comes off. I usually use pliers because it's barbed on there. Pull it off, pull out your 20-foot hose and connect it right down here. Take the bayonet off. The black valve is here on the right. The gray valve is here on the left. Open, closed. Okay? Well, most people hook up the hose and they pull the toilet one first, and then they allow the gray water to kind of rinse the hose out as it's dumping before you stick it back in the bumper. Yeah. So black, then gray. Yeah, makes sense. And then if you're fortunate enough to rinse your black tank after it's empty, you leave that valve open. That's a must. You connect your hose here and turn it on full blast, and it rinses that black tank out for you. So most places, when you after you dump your tank, you're not going to find a hose to do this. So what you could do is utilize your outdoor shower, buy a fitting that goes from 1/2 inch to 3/4, screw this onto the sandy flush, and use your onboard water to flush your black tank. There's a fitting that we sell for just a couple dollars that goes from 1/2 inch to 3/4. Now I can just take this off and set it here and turn on my pump after I've connected it. I might even have hot water and flush my black tank with hot water. So this is just something extra that they've done, not necessarily to do that, but you could, right? So this thing just wraps up here, rests on the bottom. The top one is your city water. I recommend a water pressure regulator in line with this, either here or at the faucet. It regulates the pressure down to 50 psi going in. Safer than not. So you don't need that pressure regulator here, but here is a good idea. And there's a light out here for you when you're dumping your tanks.